What is up, guys, and welcome to, I don't know what to call this, Ironman Episode 1 or RS3 Ironman Episode 1. I don't know. For now, it's just going to be Ironman Episode 1. Uh, I said in a few videos ago that I was interested in making an Ironman account and playing on that for a while, and here we are, we're doing it, but the catch is, this isn't a new account. I have played on on an Iron Man account before, and this is it. Hence why you can see that I have 500 total and 57 quest points. So this account isn't brand new, but I would like to start playing Iron Man, and as I think that it's it's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun whenever I play on here. Um, I just recently got some money so I can buy some membership, so I thought, hey, let's do it. Iron Man, let's make it happen. So, yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I was planning on doing. I've already done a few of the quests that I wanted to do, just getting quest points and whatnot. Um, and I guess the next goal, well, there it is right there. I guess we could do Lost City. That would be a good goal. Or do the Fremnik Trials and some other just very basic, starter level account quests. Lost City would definitely be one of those ones that I would like to get done very soon. And then, yeah, I don't know. We're thinking about it. If you guys have any ideas, any tips for new Ironmen, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I will be reading them, and if anyone else out there wants to make an Iron Man and go for it with me, then there's some tips for you too, I guess. But yeah, let's just jump into it and shut myself up before I keep rambling, and just jump into it, and I'm gonna figure out something to do. So yep. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun making it and completing this. So yeah, let's go, guys. As for the first goal we're going to be working towards here, which is Lost City, we are going to be getting 36 woodcutting, which is going to take a while, but I'm going to do it anyways. And then we have to do crafting, which isn't going to be fun exactly, but you know what, just get it over with. So yeah, grinding out 36 woodcutting so I can have that quest requirement. I'm not too sure. There's probably a better way to do this, but I really just don't care. I'm just going to watch Netflix or some shit while I do it anyways. So yeah, it's going to take a little while. And we have 15 wood cutting now. That means we can cut oak trees finally. Didn't take too long, only a little bit of time, but now that we got that done, probably just gonna go cut oaks for a little bit. Yeah, still working on that 36 wood cutting grind, but sweet, 15 wood cutting. Appears I just missed the level up, but we just got level 30 wood cutting. We're really close now. Well, it's about halfway. But now we can finally go do willow trees, which is going to be cool. But I need to go upgrade my axe. I have a bronze hatchet right now, so I'm probably going to go run to Bob's fucking axe emporium and buy myself a steel axe before I do willows. And then hopefully by the time I finish Lost City, I'll be able to go and camp the tree spirits for magic XP and get that rune axe and whatnot. But yeah, we're just gonna go run to Lumbridge so we can get ourselves an axe really quickly, and then the woodcutting grind begins again, just this time on willows. And there we go, level 36 woodcutting. Finally, it didn't take me that long to do. But yeah, that's one of the quest requirements done for Lost City, if I can find it. Now we just need to get 31 crafting, which I'm not exactly sure how I should do. I mean, I guess I could just go and kill cows forever and just craft a bunch of shit. I also hear that silver, like tiaras, are really fast at a certain level. I'm not too sure when that is, but I guess I could go mine and smith some silver. Uh, that's an option too. But I think I might just go and craft leather for a while. I think I already have some cowhides in my bank, but I'm probably going to need a lot more to get myself to a certain level. There's probably a better way to get crafting XP. I don't know. I never really played Ironman and did this stuff before, so I don't know what's the best options and whatnot. And I'm sure that a lot of you watching this are going to be yelling at me in the comment section for being absolute shit at this. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry in advance. All right. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna figure out how to do some crafting, and eventually get 31 crafting and complete the Lost City. So I opted to basically just. Wow, that looks weird. Hold on, let me fix that. Does it look any better? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I opted to, instead of doing cowhides and whatnot, which I'm not sure if that would be faster or not, but right now what I'm doing is I'm just picking flax and stringing it into bowstrings, which I'm eventually going to need. It'll be nice to get them, fletching them into longbows or whatever in the future, and making some money off of that would be cool. Or really just general fletching experience, really. Nothing like too crazy or whatever. We actually gained a farming level. Okay, that's good because we can do Fairy Tale Part 1 now, and we should be able to beat the boss with next to no problems. We're not going to be doing that straight away, but it is good if you are planning on doing Fairy Tale Part 1 to at least get one farming level so you can beat the boss. Or is it Fairy Tale Part 2? I don't remember. I think it's Fairy Tale Part 1. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to be doing this for quite a while. I don't mind, because the more resources I have, the better. But, yeah, so we're going to be doing this until 31 crafting. It's going to take a long time, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but there's really nothing I want more than a rare drop table flax drop or two right now. I thought I'd never say that. Well, it's been about an hour or so since I started, and we finally got level 31 crafting and close to 1k bowstrings, I think, which is definitely, as I said before, going to be handy at another date whenever I start doing fletching more. But yeah, it definitely was a good idea to do this. I feel like down the line, I will definitely need those bowstrings for some stuff. But yeah, 31 crafting is complete, and that is all the requirements we need to do the Lost City. So that is pretty hype. So yeah, we're probably gonna go do that fairly soon, although I don't know if you can still safe spot the Lost City thing. You know what? We'll find out in a little bit. But yeah, let's go do the Lost City, or try to at least. All right. So before we actually go and end up doing the Lost City quest, I just wanted to spend a little time cooking some salmon that I have stocked up from fishing, just so I have a little bit of food, hopefully, because I may or may not need it depending on if we can even forecast safe spot the boss, which I'm assuming you can still. I don't see why it would be any different, but I have like 100 salmon in the bank, and I just wanted to cook it because it heals 600 health, which is pretty good for me when I only have 27 HP. So there'll be decent food for boss fights and whatnot for the Lost City boss and any other bosses really that we go into doing early game questing and whatnot. But yeah, so I'm just gonna finish up cooking these, and then we're gonna go and do the Lost City quest really quickly. All right, hold on. Before we start, we need to take a minute just to look at the Port Sarim update. This looks awesome. The old Port Sarim, I always just remembered it as being this like boring. It looked really dull and boring and whatnot. And you know the new graphical updates that they've done for Falador and now this, they just look awesome. This looks really good. So you know, props to Jagex for you know making something this like this is really sick. You know, the trend of me being terrible at questing continues, as I am such a noob at RuneScape. I didn't realize that on RS3 you actually have to have a, a staff or a wand in order to use magic spells. So here I am with nothing on, because you can't bring anything to Entrana, with my fucking air runes and food, and I'm not even going to be able to attack the damn thing because I don't have a wand. So now I got to figure out how to make a fucking wand or a staff or fucking whatever while I'm on here, because I don't know. I don't know what my options are. God, see, I'm the worst at this game, but whatever. I'll figure it out. God, it's just annoying, you know? It's so annoying. I hate myself for being so shitty at questing. Alright, so first things first. Since we need to figure out, we need to find a way to get a wand onto the island. Step one is we got to find some imps. We got to kill some imps. We're gonna make an imp wand or whatever the fuck it is. It took way too long, and I finally found one. I don't know. That took like 10 minutes, way too long. I don't know what it is, but it feels like whenever I want to find something, it doesn't exist. There is none. But the minute I don't care about it, they're everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing would happen to me a lot in in GTA. I'd be playing and I'd be trying to find a car or whatever, and I would not be able to find one if it meant life or death. I would not be able to find one. Then when I'm not looking for it, oh, that's all I can find. Just a bunch of these cars that I don't need at that moment. You know what I mean? Same thing, except instead of cool cars, it's imps. Just imps. Maybe there's some over here. The search continues. Impling number 2, don't teleport. Oh, and impling number 3 right there. That's awesome. Yes. That should be everything that we need. And a yellow bead. I'll take it. I'm really happy we can actually do this. Thank God it is still safe spawnable. I wasn't sure. It's been like a long time since I've done this quest, so I really had no idea if I was even going to be able to do it or not. But that's cool. It's going to take a while, but eventually it'll be dead and we'll be able to finish off the quest. Ignore the weird aspect ratio for a minute. I don't feel like resizing my screen right now. I'm just going to get 2 of these because apparently you need one for Recipe for Disaster as well. But yeah, so we're done with this now. Finally, we can go and finish off the quest. And yeah, figure out something to do after that. And that's the Lost City completed. So now, if I remember correctly, that gives us access to use Dragon Daggers and Dragon Longswords eventually whenever I get the level. Still a long ways away, but you know. It's nice to have it done. I might go and do some Slayer now, to be honest. I'm not really too sure exactly what to do, per se. We also got a mage level. That's kind of cool. I do remember doing the monthly thingy for the whatchamacallit, the fucking towers. You sculpt the towers with the dude and you get like Slayer XP and whatnot. I did that and got myself up to 37 Slayer apparently. So that's not bad. I might go get a task and see if we get anything that might be fun to do. Or, oh wait, no. We're going to camp for a rune axe because we need one of those. That's what we're going to do. Oh wait, no, we can't do that yet. Fuck. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Alright, believe it or not, I think this is the very first Slayer task ever on the account. So let's see what we get. 114 Moss Giants. And I'm getting attacked by a fucking zombie. Can I go through this shortcut? 51 agility. Alright, whatever. Moss Giants is a good spot to do them in Arty. So I think we're going to do that. But yeah, 114 Moss Giants. It's not a bad task, actually. Get some good mage XP or whatever I want to do. So, hell yeah, let's go do it, guys. Getting our hands on the most OP weapon in the game. I'm broke as fuck now, but check it out. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at it. I'm about to go fuck up some Moss Giants now, hopefully. So before we go ahead and do that Moss Giants task and whatnot, I thought I would just work a little bit at the Nexus, get myself towards the 43 prayer, or at least 40 for now, whatever I can get, just so I don't have to do it later and whatnot. Plus, it's slow, but it's super AFK, and it's just an easy way to get to 43 prayer. At least in Darkscape, I remember you were able to get I got to like 50 prayer, I think, off of doing this. So it's pretty simple, and it's an easy way to get your protection prayers. So it'll take me a little bit, but it'll be worth it. And then after we'll go and we'll do that task and whatnot. So yeah, just gonna be doing this for a little while, and yeah. So did a bit of that Slayer task, killed a few Moss Giants. The added QH definitely is a good choice against them, I feel. Right now I found that I had about 600 feathers in my bank, so I'm just using them up, and because I ran out of salmon. Salmon seems to be definitely a good food source for right now. Yields about 700 HP, which is not too bad for me at this point. Eventually I'll be getting lobsters and whatnot. I'm currently 35 fishing, so maybe by the time I finish off these 600 feathers I'll be 35, but I'm not going to count on it. So just gonna relax a little bit, do some fishing, and maybe we'll get to 40 fishing and be able to do some lobster catching. But I'm not really counting on it. So yeah, just gonna do some fishing for a little while. So, managed to finally fish all the trout and salmon that I could with the feathers that I had, and I managed to get my fishing level all the way up to 44, which is way past what I thought I was going to get, to be honest. But that's awesome. So now we can fish lobsters whenever we need to. I'll probably just do that whenever I'm doing homework and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna cook all these before I go to bed. It'll only take me like 15 minutes or so. But yeah, just gonna finish all these up and then probably get back to doing Slayer again, or maybe some dungeoneering, because I have not done very much. But I think that would be a good way to train my stats without having to spend any money or really grind for any resources and whatnot, because most of it's just inside dungeoneering and they're basically handed to you. It's a very easy way for an Ironman to train most of his stats. On top of that, we're definitely going to have to do dungeoneering in the long run if we're ever going to want to get to Elf City. 75 dungeoneering is a requirement for that. As much as I hate dungeoneering, it might be a good way. I think it might just be good for me to train dungeoneering, not so much focusing on not dying and rushing rooms and whatnot, but just trying to take my time and clear out the rooms and do everything inside the dungeon, as that would be very useful for an Ironman and get the maximum potential I could from a dungeon. But yeah, like I said, I don't know very much about being an Ironman. I don't know if it's a good idea or if it's just a complete waste of time for all I know. But for now, we're just going to finish off cooking these and probably finish off this Moss Giant Slayer task that I have once I'm done. Okay, so I think I've actually done enough fishing for now. We're sitting at about 350 lobsters. That's not too bad. I'm just going to start doing some more quests, prioritizing important things like Dwarf Cannon, Fairy Tale Part 1, Gertrude's Cat if I still haven't done it. I'm going to finish off Myth of the Light Whitelands. just a bunch of other quests that are good for XP that are very easy to do early on and whatnot. And then we'll probably start on doing more Slayer from there and just quest more as we go along and just do as many quests as we can, because that is one of the most important things I think you can do on an Ironman, is just basically go for Quest Cape right after you've fresh off Tutorial Island, you know what I mean? But yeah, Dwarf Cannon's fairly easy quest. We're going to go do that one first. So yeah, let's do it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Iron Man. Expect episode 2 very soon, because as you can see, I cut this episode off fairly short. It was getting pretty long, so I kind of just wanted to finish it off. I don't want to have a super duper long episode. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys can expect episode 2 to come fairly soon. I know the first few episodes are going to be fairly boring, because, you know, it's just, you know, doing those quests that you need to get levels for, and gaining the quest points and whatnot, and doing the fishing and whatever, so you have resources and whatnot. But eventually we'll get to that point where we're starting to do Slayer, and, you know, we're starting to do bossing and whatnot. It's just going to take a little bit of time before we get to that point. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this series as much as I am going to enjoy playing and making it. I've always been interested in the Iron Man game mode, and I've always wanted to try it for myself, so here we are. Yeah, expect more non-Iron Man content to come. I'm already working on a few videos for that, for Old School and RS3, so those should be out soon too, I'd like to think. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Alrighty, guys. Another Barrow's chest down. What are we gonna get? Now, I'm not sure if these things work this way, but I think my Barrow's task may have been reset. It's been a few days since I got the task, obviously, because I spent majority of the day yesterday playing Old School to finish up that video. But yeah, let's see what we get from this one. Yeah, I think I'm not even getting a notification anymore, so I think I don't even have a task.